You're listening to Daily Manna Devotionals. Thanks for stopping by. The title of today's devotion is Doing the Right Thing. So let's start your day off right by doing the right thing and hitting that like button over there in the corner, little thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, and seriously, doing the right thing. Scripture: wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and in all you're getting, get understanding. Proverbs 4:7. My favorite secular definition of wisdom is doing the right thing without precedent. That means you know what to do in a situation even though you've never experienced it before. In his book Knowing God, J.I. Packer offers a helpful illustration for understanding wisdom using the metaphor of a railroad or subway system. He said some people think of wisdom as if they're sitting in the control room, looking at a giant board on which the movement of all the trains is tracked. You can see everything that's going on in the city's rail system at one time. You've got a total picture of everything. Some people think the wiser they become, the greater grasp they have on all the mysteries of God, how everything in the universe works and how all the pieces fit together. But that is not what biblical wisdom is all about. I've found the opposite to be true. The more knowledge of God I get, that is, the wiser I become, the more I realize how much I don't know and will never know about God and His ways. This devotion comes out of Sanctuary Devotional by David Jeremiah. That makes me think of, I'm not sure how I'm going to tie this into the devotion, but I was just watching videos. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Guys and girls watching this have seen this, but they've just continued declassifying information about UFOs, and the Pentagon has now confirmed that there are these weird triangle UFOs above our destroyer ships just recently. Several of them, a barrage of them, they said, moving in ways that we are not capable of moving, just like the ones that were off the West Coast that the Navy pilots tracked. So anyway, in the video I was watching, they were talking about how just the longer time goes on and the more advanced technology gets, the more we think we understand things, and like, oh, we're just getting to the precipice of understanding the world a little bit better, and then there's like a bombshell like that. What do we really understand? If there are aliens in those crafts, or even if it's humans in those crafts, they're doing things that we can't, that defy all of our laws of physics and everything that we think that we've known for all these decades. And they're just blowing it all away. They're diving underwater and coming back up, moving at the speed of sound in like a split second in different directions, things that we're nowhere near capable of. And the Pentagon has finally admitted that now and said, yeah, we don't know exactly what those are either, but we can confirm that some of those videos are our own videos and our Navy pilots' videos. So I don't know, it just makes me think of that and ties back into this. The more knowledge of God we get, the more we realize that we can never really know the full scope of God and His ways. We can just see what He allows us to see and get as close to Him as we can, and try to understand the path that He has us on, and try to understand our little piece and our story, but we'll never be wise enough to understand what God understands, or truly know what He has planned for the world. We can only speculate. I don't know. Somehow maybe I kind of tied that together. I don't know. It's just where my mind went. So you get to hear my ramblings this morning. But anyway, the more knowledge we get of God, the more wise we become. But at the same time, the more we find ourselves searching for more and trying to understand Him in new ways, which I guess is good, to always be searching and always be trying to understand His Word and the things that are in the Bible that have been said and done, and trying to better understand what it is that God is doing with us personally and with life itself in this crazy world we live in. I don't know. This devotion comes out of Sanctuary, a devotional by David Jeremiah. I love David Jeremiah. So, I don't know. The secular definition of wisdom, doing the right thing without precedent. So, doing the right thing and what you know to be the right thing, even though you've never experienced it before, is one definition of wisdom. I think we can all grapple with that. I think we can all agree on that, and that is a big part of being a Christian and living a Christian life, is doing the right thing without precedent, just knowing, even though you haven't experienced it before, that it is the right thing and it is what God would want you to do. So pray about that and try to do that in my day today. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic, blessed day. Be wise. Be blessed.